our last bit of review today on Unit 2, Clean Up. Is this sticking well? So, we're going to be looking at all the things we've studied so far this week. Things like the dirty things we studied, the place that can get dirty, and the object we use to clean it. So, are you ready? Let's see if we can get started. Our first one was the dirty things. Can you remember the first word, maybe? What about the picture? Rubbish. If you can't remember the word, say it with me. Rubbish. Rubbish. And then we can look over. There are rubbish on the... What place got dirty with the rubbish? On the floor. Floor. So let's say there are rubbish on the floor. There are rubbish on the floor. One more time. There are rubbish on the floor. On the floor. There we go. And then, what do you think we use to clean the rubbish on the floor? What do we use? A broom. Very good. Say broom. We sweep the rubbish on the floor to the dustbin, right? Very good. So let's take a look at our second one. Now we have, you think you can read that one? Sand. Sand. And where was the sand? What place did the sand get dirty? At what place? On the carpet. Carpet. Say it with me. Carpet. Okay, so let's see if we can do the sentence. There is sand on the carpet. Again, there is sand on the carpet. Let's do one full sentence. There is sand on the carpet. Very good. I hope you all are reading with me. And then what do you think we clean the sand with on the carpet? What do we use? That's the big word. Can you remember? Vacuum cleaner. Vacuum cleaner. Yes, the loud thing, we have to suck all the sand out of the carpet, right? Yes. Okay, then our third one we have, this one we studied a lot before. We have mud. The pig liked to play in mud. And what place did the mud get dirty? The tiles. Tiles, right? So, there is mud on the tiles. Again, there is mud on the tiles. One full sentence. There is mud on the tiles. Very good. And then can you remember, what do we use to clean the mud with? A mop. Yes, a mop. We make the mop wet and we clean the dirty tiles with all the mud. Okay, then our next word was Crumbs. Crumbs. Can you remember what crumbs is? The little piece of your cookie or sometimes bread. The little crumbs fall off when you take a bite. Crumbs. And where would we eat the cookie? By the table. Not desk, table. So what do you think we're going to say? There are crumbs on the table. Again, there are crumbs on the table. Can you do the full sentence on your own? There are crumbs on the table. Very good. And what are we going to clean the crumbs with? We're going to use, this is the weird word, cloth. 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 Say it with me. Cloth. Very good. We wipe down the crumbs with a cloth. And then we have, can you remember that word? What is on the bookcase? Dust. If you can't remember, say it with me. Dust. Dust. And where did the dust gather? There was a lot of dust on the bookcase. Bookcase. Again, bookcase. So let's make the sentence. There are dust on the bookcase. Again, there are dust on the bookcase. Now let's do a full sentence. There are dust on the bookcase. Okay, I hope you all are reading with me. And then what do we clean the dust with? This one's easy. We clean it with a duster. Okay, we clean the dust with a duster. They made this specifically to clean dust. You can't clean anything else with it, only dust. Duster. Alright, and then our last one, we have what makes the place dirty outside? Leaves. Leaves. Right? We have one leaf, but a lot of leaves. Okay, and what place did the leaves make dirty? The ground, outside. Outside on the ground. Okay, so let's make our sentence. There are leaves on the ground. There are leaves on the ground. Full sentence. There are leaves on the ground. Very good. And then we have a specific thing we use to clean the leaves. What do we use? A rake. Rake. R-A-K. Rake. Can you say rake? And you can see it has these special spikes that we use to gather the leaves together on the ground. Then we can put them all in a plastic bag and throw it away. Rake. Okay, class, so what I want you to remember today from today's lesson is that rubbish, we need to go practice the sentence. There are rubbish on the floor. Can you clean it with a broom? Then you say, yes I can, or no I can't. So I want you to go practice these in sentences. You don't have to send me a video just yet, but next week we will practice it more, and then I'm going to be asking when we practice our clean up book. But I want you to go practice these vocabulary words so long. Thank you very much.